I turn this up.
Hey, everybody. I feel like I'm still figuring this out. Oh, it says we're live. Hey, everybody. This is Cassie, Bobby, Amy, and Brittany. We are so excited to be doing this event for the first time for you, this Friendsgiving Shopping event, sharing our passions, sharing the businesses that we've built and are currently building. I, as many of you who know me already know, am a pure romance consultant. And since starting the business, I've always been super impressed by other boss babes and wanted to find a way to connect and share our success with each other. And I got this idea from a training event and was like, yes, I am 100% going to do that. So I'm really excited to make it a reality. And first up, we are going to start with Bobby. Bobby is the owner of Wiggins Wonders and Wisdom. I am going to unmute her or ask her to unmute because I think I muted everybody. And okay, she's unmuted. So
Hi.
we are going to put it to speaker view.
All right.
And we are going to start.
Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm glad to see all of you here. My name is Bobby. I started a business a little over a year ago called Wiggins Wonders and Wisdom. I do a ton of different things. I wear lots of different hats because I can't just decide one thing to do. And I've been dubbed by Brittany actually as the creative weirdo. And Brittany's actually been a big inspiration and a guru that's helped me with my business. So she's definitely someone, if you're ever wanting to start your own thing, definitely get some advice from her. So I always have to give her some mad props because she always helped me out when I was getting started with stuff. And anytime I have questions or needing help with anything, she's the first person I check with. So, without further ado, one of the many things I do is I make jewelry, and I've been making jewelry since I was a teenager, off and on. And I'm going to show you some of that jewelry today. And I'm also a portrait photographer. You can go on my Facebook business page and see all the different photo shoots that I've been doing, and I've uploaded to my portfolio there. And I've been having a blast doing these unique portraits. It's been such fun. And I've been doing family style portraits lately with a lot of different families. And it's been just beautiful and heartwarming to do these family portraits lately. And I also am a oracle reader. I have about 6 different decks that I read from pretty regularly now. And I also do Reiki and crystal healing. I am an artist as well. I'll be showing you a little bit of my paintings. I do photography for just artwork purposes. So, again, a lot of different things. And on the side, I tutor as well because I used to be a teacher. So, I just do anything that calls to me. And the big thing for me is doing what is needed, showing people the beauty within them and with the portraits, pulling out the issues that they need to talk about with the readings and trying to heal them within with my oracle readings, Reiki, with life coaching, spiritual advising. I really get into that, helping people heal, showing them beauty. And with the jewelry, I love doing custom made stuff. So I'm going to show you a lot of the unique designs that I do. And one of the fun things I love doing at the fairs is letting people design their own things where they tell me the different elements that they want and I put it together for them. So lots of unique type of things for people. And same with the portraits. I like doing the custom kind of unique designs that they're not going to see anywhere else. So without further ado, I'll show you some of my artwork and jewelry so that way you kind of have a little preview of some of the things, and then you can also go on my shop and see my work as well. I am in the process of uploading a whole lot of jewelry and more artwork and everything to my shop, and we'll get that uploaded this week so that way you have stuff to see in time for some holiday shopping. So one of my favorites is my goddess jewelry. So I have these goddess earrings and necklaces that I put with different stones. I love using crystals and beads. Um, Here's one of my favorite ones with crystals, like this amethyst. It's all amethyst and then turquoise in there with an amethyst pendant. This is one of my favorites. I think I've made this style about 4 times now because it's been such a popular one. And then again, just skiing with the unique designs, like, because a lot of stuff, when I make it once, I may not make it again because they are fairly labor intensive, like this beadery item. This one's very spring-like. And this one, those of you that love fall might love this. Oh, got a leaf kind of askew here. Have this leaf jewelry fill in the fall. So lots of different leaves and chains that I put in there. So one of those things that you're not going to see this anywhere else because it's something that just kind of pulled out of my brain. I came across this type of stuff and just pull it together. And then along with some of my newer items that I haven't posted in my shop yet, but will be there, is the Phoenix. I have this in gold and silver. So this has been a trying year for a lot of us, and we need to be like phoenixes rising from the ashes. And I know it's been kind of a struggle for a lot of us. So this has been one of my new things that has come up, where I have this again in gold and in silver. And then I found this woodworking designer that made these cool, different, see if I can get to say, different elaborate, cool pendants with wood. And then I found these beautiful, unique chains that I put on there with it. So sometimes it's like finding different unique things that I like to put together. That's so cool. But all sorts of different stuff. One of the popular items that I make, and I don't have the earrings handy, but here's one of the necklaces. It's one of my chakra necklaces. So it has all the different crystals for each of the chakra points. And so I have this for earrings as well as necklaces. You can get the necklace in bronze as well as on a cord if you don't like any kind of chain. And then I can do these with earrings as well. A sample of one of my paintings. I do a lot of abstracts and then landscape type stuff. So here's an example of one of my paintings. I'll make sure it's in the frame there. I really like Afromauve, so that lots and lots of brush strokes and lots of color and brightness. So that's an example of some of his work. And then I have other kinds of unique designs. I've gotten these, oh, it's not wanting to be still, these new, here, new unique moon, where it has all the phases of the moon on there. And that's a new one that will be going up on my website this next week. This one right here is a popular one that I've sold several of these. And just this cool swirly design with feathers and a little turquoise stone there. But again, it's just random things that I come across and just kind of like to pull together and assemble. One of the things I also do is these custom charm bracelets and charm necklaces where people pull together the charms that they want. So if you like charm bracelets, or you know someone that loves charm bracelets and they can't ever find the charms that they want, let me know, because I can custom make charm bracelets for you. And that is one of the items that you can order on my website. And all you do is you tell me like a list of the different types of charms you're looking for. I send you pictures of the ones I have, you select them, and then I lay it out for you. Then we go from there and I make it, send it, bada bing, bada boom. And that way it has that personal touch where you have helped create it with me. And anything like that where you're getting your say so into it, and makes it even more touching and more beautiful, at least in my opinion. And then with the portraits, I'm doing specials all through December where you can get a 1 hour portrait photo session with you, or it could be just with your family, or it can be with friends. If you want to get together with all your besties and do a big photo session, if you have like your safety bubble of friends that you see regularly. Um, and I do them outside so that way I can keep social distance. We stay safe. I keep my mask on. So I'll be keeping my mask on even though we're outside, just to make sure that we're staying safe. $60 for 1 hour. You get 15 prints for sure out of that. I'll be sending you a big sheet of a bunch of pictures that have been just lightly color balanced for you to choose from. That way you can see, oh, I really like this one, this one, this one the most. And out of those, you pick the top 15 you want, and I edit those for you. And then you get 15 pictures. And then any additional pictures you want, you can still order. So that'll be going on through December. After December, I will be upping my rates, but I'm definitely doing this special all through December. So 1 hour portrait session for $60, and you get at least 15 digital copies for you to keep. And I'll also have I have a 2 hour session on there, and I'll probably do at least 1 or 2 more mini sessions, just kind of depending on weather. Here in Oklahoma, it can change like 4 different times just within a day. So, we're always kind of at the whim of the weather, but I do plan on scheduling that out. Probably in another couple of weeks, I'll do another mini session. So I'll be posting that soon on my Facebook page, Wiggins, Wonders, and Wisdom. You can also follow me on my group page, which is just Wonders and Wisdom. And on there, I just post different pieces of advice. I post my new specials, post artwork. I do a free 1 card reading every Wednesday, and just kind of keep you guys apprised of what's going on. So follow me in my group, follow my business page, check out my website, and feel free to message me with any questions you have. Okay. Cassie, can you think of any other questions or anything else?
I can actually. I wrote down a couple of questions that I had for you.
Excellent.
About how long is your turnaround for custom pieces?
It depends on how elaborate they are. So for instance, like my zodiac constellation stuff and my charm bracelets, I usually get those done within 1 to 3 business days, and so get them in the mail that quick. So those are really quick turnaround times. Something that's really elaborate and complex, like, something that's more along this lines, where we're coming up with a more complicated design, or especially if we're getting into something kind of like this, then we may go back and forth over a week or so. It kind of depends on how clear your vision is on what you're wanting, and like sitting down and looking at the materials. So because my goal is to make it something that you really want. So it kind of depends on how many times we go back and forth. I realize I talk a lot with my hands when I'm on the video. Sorry.
I talk a lot with my hands too. I think it's the Italian. My other question is that you mentioned Reiki, and this might actually be something that you might answer, and then I might ask Brittany to jump in if she wants to. add on to, because there's some overlap in some of the
Mhm.
wonderful things that you and Brittany do. For those who may not know what Reiki is, can you explain that a little bit?
Brittany's the expert on Reiki because she actually teaches it too, but is a type of energy healing. And my method, I like to, my method I've learned from her and from another teacher. So the way I do it is by kind of grounding myself, and I am actually like letting energy from spirit and the universe kind of flow through me. And so it's not my energy that is working on healing this person, but it's like spirit energy kind of working towards healing that person. And I feel like it's actually me guiding that person towards healing them, because I'm usually doing a lot of meditative talk also when I'm doing it. And I like to incorporate a lot of crystals with mine too. So I'm usually like placing crystals on people. I'm like, okay, here, let's hold this right here. And then like, let's put a crystal here. So that's with me as well, how I do it. And one of the things that I have loved about Reiki is from my teachers, knowing that there are all these different modalities to doing it, and just how good it feels to do it for someone else. Like when I'm doing Reiki for someone else, it feels really good for me, unless I'm just in a really bad position. Like I just got to watch my own posture when I'm doing it. And but yeah, Brittany can definitely give a more in-depth explanation since she teaches it. She can give probably better. I usually like give people links to things that go over like a full-on explanation.
Absolutely. Brittany's an excellent Reiki teacher. She taught me level 1 Reiki as well. Brittany, do you want to add to that, or do you want to wait and talk about that a little bit later?
Oh, that's totally up to you guys.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
So Reiki's like this energetic Japanese healing technique, and I've been practicing Reiki since 2014. So I guess that's about 6 years now. Now I feel old. But it's a method of healing that helps your spirit and your energy find wholeness. And that's really what the word healing means. It means to be whole. I think that a lot of times we go through life and we go through experiences that cause us to fracture either our personalities or our emotions. And sometimes we don't have the tools available to express the emotions that we're experiencing when we go through really hard things. So those emotions can, in a way, build up or kind of block the energy in the body. So Reiki is a really good technique to use if you're looking to find a more gentle, energetic healing experience.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Thank you, Brittany. I'm going to use that as a little bit of a segue. Not everybody who wanted to participate in this was actually able to make it onto the Zoom meeting today for various reasons. We all know life happens. We are all busy women. We are not just business owners. We are moms. We are full-time employees. We wear a lot of hats. And so right now, I'm going to do a quick screen share for Arbonne with our consultant, Amanda McDonnell. She was not able to make it tonight. But Arbonne has a large variety, something like 400 different types of products. Let me get my share screen ready. Okay. So here we have Amanda's Arbonne site, and you can see that they have got skincare, they've got bath and body, they've got makeup, nutrition, hair, and then they've got some special things going on. Amanda is particularly passionate about nutrition, so we will start there. And they've got different varieties of protein shakes, they've got energy fizzes, they've got teas, they've got a sustainable earth-friendly kit with reusable items that I think is pretty cool, because I have bought some of these things and I feel like for this amount of sustainable materials, that's a really great price for a gift. It's got a collapsible water bottle. It's got reusable silicone bags. It's got a straw with a cleaner that's reusable. Measuring cups that, if you use the Arbonne products, are labeled so it's easy for you to make them. And it also has a little tote bag with it. It's just a little preview of the nutrition. I'm just gonna go real fast to what's new. We've got limited edition things if you want something that's, let's see, coffee flavor. I thought these were like seasonal. Oh, well, some of these are seasonal. Little stick ornament gifts. We've got gift sets. So you can see they have got things for everybody. They are, let's see, there's an about somewhere. They have a holistic approach to their products. They use plant-based ingredients and are 100% vegan certified. So if that is something that you're passionate about and that's important to you, they are a company that provides that. And I will share Amanda's website. I'm going to stop this share right now. I will share Amanda's website and her Facebook group, because she has a VIP Facebook group as well, if you would like to shop with Amanda or if you'd like more information about that. Up next, we have Amy's Usborne and More Books. Let's get her unmuted. All right, are you ready, Amy?
Yes.
All right, let's go.
So I'm Amy, as she said. I have been an Usborne consultant for 6 months. I started just before Cassie started her business. I can't remember exactly when we started. I have a full-time job, a kid, and she's excited to see it, Cassie. And I do this for fun. So what Usborne is, it's books and puzzles and activities for children, but there's stuff for adults. We have chapter books, adventure books, people that like books like Harry Potter or some of the Percy Jackson books. There's several books along those lines that adults enjoy. Been getting my hair done. So to keep this short and sweet, I was gonna just show you guys a couple books, some of our more popular books that we have, and it's hard to pick just a couple books because there's thousands of books. And so if you guys have any questions or have a certain age child with certain interests, you can always ask me and I will help point you in the right direction, because the website can be overwhelming with as many books and products as there are. So this is in no particular order. I'm just gonna kind of go through some of this stuff. We have activity books. So these magic paint books are a lot of fun. These would be great Christmas gifts for kids ages. She's 4. I think even 2- and 3-year-olds can do it, because you only need water. You need a little cup of water. The book comes with a paintbrush. Here, excuse me, Missy. The pages are blank. So you'll dip the paintbrush or any paintbrush that you have handy in a little water and just touch it to the page and it paints it. So Kate did this one today, and this is what hers looks like. So they turn out really pretty. They're mess-free, unless they spill a cup of water, which she spills a cup of water almost every time. But if you do just a little bit of water, you don't even need a bunch. So those are fun stocking stuffers for nieces, nephews, your own kids, your best friend's kids. These are a lot of fun and they'll keep their kiddo busy. Oh, and it's got this nice little flap. So whatever page they're working on, you can put it so that it doesn't get all the other pages wet. Or the pages are perforated so they can just pull one page at a time, which is what I do. Otherwise, she'll do the whole book in one sitting. So those are our magic paint books. There's different themes: dragons, unicorns, zoo animals. There's a Christmas one. There's Halloween. There's a bunch of different ones of those. Our wipe clean books. This is our Christmas one. They come with a dry erase marker that each page has. Try not to get the glue. Maybe if I turn this, well, that doesn't even go away. Each page has different activities, mazes, and pictures. If you guys can see, there's like the dots that they can practice tracing. There's a bunch of different ones of these. There's adding, there's penmanship, numbers, alphabet, more advanced math, multiplication, sight words. There's probably 20 different books for these. These are great for homeschooling. They're great, just something different, not a worksheet, something a little different. So those are a lot of fun. Also a good little Christmas gift. Some chapter books. Sally Rippon has this isn't by Sally. Yeah, it is. Sally Rippon has a bunch of different books, and she writes in a manner that is good for kids and even adults with dyslexia or other reading disabilities, because she never, I don't know if you guys can see. I can't see what I'm doing. She never ends in the middle of a sentence. Like, her pages always end at the end of a sentence. This is one of her bigger chapter books for a little bit older readers. It's not difficult, but it's good. This Polly and Buster, sorry, these books are a lot of fun to read. She has a smaller series for younger readers, like 6-year-olds. Beginner chapter books, they have a little bit more pictures in them. So those are a lot of fun. I apologize, I keep saying and there's even more advanced chapter books than that. So those are really good books. That's Not My Books. These are great for baby showers, first birthdays, little kids. I would say it's more of an age range, but
actually I got.
Yeah, she's 4 and she loves all these books. So these are great for dexterity, hand-eye coordination. Ouch.
That was
So
me. I'm doing
the pages are repetitive, which helps with learning sight words. So, and then each page has like a texture. That's Not My Unicorn, her ears are too soft. That's Not My Unicorn, her tail is too fluffy. So there's a bunch of different of these: ducks, dragons, fairies, puppy, kitty. What are you doing? Look at that. There's probably 20, 30 different ones of these also. This one's a little, it's got like shiny pages, sparkly binders. These are board books. They're sturdy. They're good for little hands. Another really popular kind of series we have are these reusable sticker books. They're also board books, but they come with these stickers. Okay. And in this story, you got to get your animal ready for bed. So kisses, you give them kisses, cuddles, good night, and you put their little stuffy with animal. And that's this. Okay, we've read this book 100 times, and the animals are still sticky. And if they become less sticky, they're not sticking so great, you can just rinse them off with warm water, dry them, and they will start sticking again. Like I said, I've used this a bunch and haven't had any issues. And we have pets. So we got hair. They still are pretty good. And there's a couple different ones of these as well. There's a brush your teeth one. Kisses, cuddles, good night. There's one with, you put little glasses on the animals. And there's a Christmas one as well. So these are a lot of fun and fun interactive book. You still read a story. It's got the repetitive words. They can turn the pages, good sturdy pages. Another one of our like sets of books are these Shine a Light books. These are like educational fiction books. There's a lot of facts. So I'm an anatomy nerd. I love how the body and mind work. So I have a lot of anatomy books. And these talk about the body, but they're fun because you get to use a flashlight. I hope this works with this light on, but you shine the light behind the page. Oh, this isn't going to work very well, I think. Let's see. Can you guys see that? You can see his bones in the back. I don't think you can see it there, maybe. Behind each page it has a picture, and you shine the light. Oops,
You shine the light.
So like that one shows his muscles. And woo, this is hard to do, guys. Usually you have a kid helping him out. And then like this one will show his cardiovascular system. And then on the back side it will talk about what's going on a little bit more. These are great books. There's The Human Body, there's Nature, there's Apple Tree. What other ones are there? Doctor's Office, Car Garage. There's a ton of those also. Lots of fun. You know, kids love to play with flashlights, shining right in your eyes. This is the book that got me started on this whole Usborne kick. But I just bought one book because I didn't know if these were good books. I didn't know the quality. And this was the book I picked. I'm a Dirty Dinosaur. Okay. These pages are thick. They are almost like the dry erase pages. They're sturdy. They're great for little hands. They're going to hold up to toddlers. So these have nice simple illustrations. This is actually colored with mud. The illustrator used mud to do this stuff. And this is a cute little story about a little dinosaur who doesn't want to take a bath. And here's again with the repetitive words. Okay, nice and big, different fonts. It's good for learning to read. There are two of these. There's I'm a Dirty Dinosaur and there's I'm a Hungry Dinosaur. And these are the best. I probably don't even have a quarter of the amount of Usborne books we have, but I found two different series with this. There's a bedtime, I can't remember the name of it. I have it also. It's like the alphabet for bedtime. And it's got the same kind of pages as this, and it's fantastic. Cute book. Only got two more books, guys. Two of our other favorites. Another great series are the Nibbles books. Okay, Nibbles is a little monster who causes chaos wherever he goes. So in this one, he's in prehistoric times with the dinosaurs. So he eats his way through pages. And there's, you learn about the dinosaurs. And you know it's fun because you guys see where Mr. Nibbles goes. He's eating through pages. There's little flaps that are a lot of fun. You know, kids enjoy books that they can be involved with. So these are good because they can put their fingers through the holes, lift the flaps. These aren't as sturdy as the flaps as our other lift the flaps books. The other ones are made more of like a cardstock or I don't even call it cardstock. It's a plasticky material that are a lot of fun for kids also. I didn't grab one of those, I meant to, but they're good. I'll get back to those. But these Nibbles books, there's Nibbles colors, there's Nibbles numbers, there's just the Nibbles monster, and there's one other little Nibbles book that's a lot of fun. So he's a fun monster. We have this little stuffed animal, but these are fun for, you know, little kids that like adventure, that enjoy monster stories. They're also educational. So Nibbles of the Dinosaur Guide. So the Lift the Flat books that I was talking about are, we have different types of Lift the Flat books. One's more geared to your little ones, you know, when they're starting to ask questions. Where do babies come from? What is poop? Why is the sun, you know, why is the sunshine? There's several different books based on that kind of stuff that helps them answer questions and helps you answer their questions as well. It's like fun flashcards for kids. And then we have older ones, like the anatomy book I have. It's very detailed. It talks more, it goes more in depth. Like you were talking about the lungs, and you know, you have your lungs, but it also talks like the little parts of the lungs, like the alveoli and all that, the bronchioles and all that stuff, and how that all works, how oxygen travels through the whole entire body. So those are good. And there's those, like the anatomy, there's a grammar book, which I have and I need to use because I'm terrible at grammar. Cassie knows. So those are a lot of fun. Lift the Flat books are great. Or See Inside, that's what they're also called. And then my favorite bedtime story we have is Lights Out Leonard. This little boy doesn't want to go to bed. He's not afraid of the dark. He's afraid of the monsters in the dark. So little Leonard is wearing his parents out because he won't go to bed. And every time they try to get him to turn out the lights, he yells, "No!" And he talks about the scary monsters with the stinky breath and the 4 eyeballs and 27 legs and stuff like that. They find a way to help him overcome his fear. He gets a book and he learns that minty fresh breath will turn him into dust. Parent slobber will scare him away. A tidy room will give them nowhere to hide, and a bunch of other cool little tricks. That's a lot of fun. So Lights Out Leonard is a good bedtime story. I've read it a couple times on my page. So, you know, keep a lookout because this is one of the stories I like to read. And then, so that's my last book. But like I said, we have lots of info books, like, little like stroller books, the crinkle books. We have crinkle books, lots of board books, all sorts of board books, early reader books, educational books, phonics books, fiction. We have encyclopedias. There's just so much. So if you guys have any questions, send me a message. Tell me about your readers, what their interests are in. Maybe they're having struggles. We have books about feelings, different families, all sorts of stuff that we can help your kiddo and help you help your kiddo if they're having issues like that. So that's all I've got. Ouch. You guys have any questions for now?
I was wondering, did you mention the replacement policy? Because that's
No, Cassie's good at this. So if, say you got one of these books with like the lift flaps, and your kiddo is just a little rough and completely takes off one of the flaps. Hey, the book's not completely over, but you'd like to have a nice book. Did you knock it over? We have a 50% replacement policy. So you let them know, or you let your consultant know, hey, my book ripped, I'd like to get a new one. I'll put in a ticket for you and you pay half the price and you get the book back. You get a new book. So it's pretty awesome. Or you read it so many times, the brain fart, whatever this is called, is broken and you'd like to get a new one. So they will honor that and replace your book for 50% of the cost. And that goes for like the reusable sticker books, say they bin the stickers. You can just replace it for 50% off, and then you have some extra stickers in case those get bent. So that's pretty awesome. And then we do like parties and stuff. Cassie has parties also where our hostesses gets lots of goodies for either free or completely or free or discounted. And those are a lot of fun and actually really good, a good way to knock out Christmas lists. I've had a lot of my hostesses have had really good success getting $100 or more in free books, and then they get $150 in half price books. So that's something I want everybody to do, you know, not just for my business, but because it's really actually, it's pretty great. I think it's a pretty good deal. I know Cassie's with me. Everybody needs to have parties because they get all the goodies, and you know, it's fun for us to host, like to put on these parties. It's great for the hostess. They're fun. So anything else, Cassie? I know you're good at this.
Yeah, you've had some really great parties for people building their children's libraries, either as baby showers or even a little bit later. So birthday parties, and they're a lot of fun.
The baby showers are a lot of fun.
All right, thank you so much, Amy. Anything else you want to share?
I don't think so.
All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, Amy. And again, I am going to share a little bit about L&E Boutique. I'm going to do another screen share. It is a trendy women's clothing boutique at affordable prices. Let's see, get my screen share and let you see that. So this is their website. Just kind of look at what's new. We've got earrings. We've got policeman sweaters. We've got different kind of funny sayings.
Look at that crazy hair. That's what your hair looks like.
Got a lot of cute stuff for fall, and winter, and holidays. And they're doing a $5 sale for Black Friday. After Black Friday, there's also going to be a promo code available for people who have attended this event. I will have to actually share that. I'll have to share that in the group because I did not write it down in front of me very well, like I should have. But I think it's, I want to say it's 30% off with promo code Friendsgiving, but I could be completely wrong. So I will share that in the group afterwards with the website information. And next we are going to talk to Brittany, who I totally want to be when I grow up. I want to be Brittany or Bobby. All right, whenever you are ready, Brittany.
Nice to talk to you guys today. I'm so excited to be here. And I was very excited when Cassie was like, hey, I'm doing this thing. Do you want to talk to people? I love to talk to people. I think it's actually maybe one of my favorite things to do. And it's, you know, it's one of those things where when I was a little kid, I used to get in trouble because I talked too much. And usually like when little kids are supposed to do other things like pay attention in school or go to sleep, I was like talking. They used to call me Mouth Almighty, in fact. So now I still talk to people, and that's what I do on a daily basis, and I really enjoy it. I am a mother. I have been a doula since 2015. I've been a Reiki practitioner since 2014. I went to school for massage therapy in and finished in like 2016. So I'm like overall a healer and just like a well-rounded healer. I practice many different modalities, and I use all of those different modalities to really meet people where they're at on their journeys and on their walks of life, and to help move them forward. I've been through a lot in my life, a lot of stuff, more than what I can talk about in 10 minutes on a Facebook Live. So I've taken up blogging as well, because I feel like that's a really good way to just do some self-expression and to help people. And again, it's another way that I'm able to talk in the community and kind of make my voice heard. And like I said, hopefully help people kind of propel forward from wherever it is that they're stuck at in life. So I am also a minister, which I think is really super fun. I'm not a religious person. So a lot of times when people are like, oh, you're a minister, so you do like church stuff? No, that's not, I'm not that type of minister. I'm like a non-traditional minister. I don't have like a cassock and like a collar or anything silly like that. But I typically minister to a lot of people who either don't have a religion or they live non-traditional lifestyles. So a lot of LGBTQ community. I'm a wedding officiant, and I help people through various ceremonies in their life. And I think that that's something that I should talk about today with you guys. I'm feeling led to talk to you about that. But I very strongly believe that ceremony is a really important aspect that is missing in a lot of people's lives. And we see little hints of ceremony here and there and kind of everywhere in our regular lives. And, you know, like a marriage or a wedding is a type of ceremony. And, you know, after you graduate high school or college, you have commencement ceremony. And when you get pregnant, we hold baby showers for each other. I think those are a type of ceremony as well. So all of these ceremonies are an opportunity for your community, your family, your friends to come together for one specific intention. And that intention is more often than not to support you. So what I do as a non-traditional minister and as a healer is I like to teach people about the importance of ceremony and the importance of having intention in your life and in just in your day. And so I think that that is really super important, and it's something that I really enjoy. You can find more about like ceremony and intentional living by looking at my Facebook page. So I've got a public figure page, and you can look me up as Brittany Freakin Chavez, or check out my Facebook group. It's called Metaphysical and Conscious Connections Community. And in that group, I have a lot of different content, a lot of different like educational units and things like that, where I talk about spirituality, especially, like I said, spirituality in this more non-traditional form, and a form that kind of is moved away from religion. A lot of people have this misconception that to be a good person or to be a holy person, you have to be a person who is, you know, a part of a like a mainstream religious organization or something like that. And I think that I am just a little bit like chaos embodied, and I like to think outside the box, and I very much live outside the box. So I'm not inside of a little religious box, and there are some people who are, and they love it, and it's perfect, and I'm so happy for them. But I am kind of stepping outside of the box and stepping away and moving down the shore towards a different way of life, and one that is equally as intentional and with the ability to heal and to move forward with beauty and intention and with ceremony. Do you have any questions for me, Cassie?
Whew, you just got so concise. Are you, do you want to share a little bit about your Patreon, or are all of your slots with your Patreon still full? Have they filled up?
No, I love Patreon. Like I said, I love to talk to people. And I think that that is something that I think is really super fun about just about being a human. Like, we have this wonderful, marvelous ability to communicate with each other and to share meaning with each other. I think a lot of people are like almost like worried or afraid of communication. A lot of people are worried to get on Facebook Live. A lot of people are worried to bring up conversations and hard topics with each other. But this is not something that I'm afraid of. In fact, it's something I love and very much encourage. I love to talk and to especially have conversations about things that people normally avoid talking about. So we're talking about the big heavy hitters, you know, politics, religion, and political things that, like I said, it makes people a little bit squirmy. So I love to talk and to have conversations. And I I fancy myself a creator of sorts. And so I started this wonderful Patreon page where I am, giving myself this ability to be a creator, and again, to help people through their lives and to live this intentional life, this ceremony filled life. And so my Patreon account, you get like daily messages from me that talk about, things that you should focus on, or they just give you a way to, wake up every day, check your email and notifications, and you get this email from me that talks about like, here are some things or some questions you might ask yourself on how I can live a more intentional life today. And so I feel like when I was younger anyways, I feel like I lived a lot of my life without intention, and I was just kind of like waking up, going through the motions every day, just I was on autopilot, and I didn't really have like this intention about my life. I just kind of existed. And I didn't feel very fulfilled in my life. And at the time when I was younger, I was a very religious person. So I did the whole like go to church on Sunday and say your prayers. And that didn't work for me, because even that habit of going to church on Sunday or saying my prayers, it just wasn't done with intention. And so when I stepped away from religion, I really kind of opened myself up to this new and different world of being intentional, not because I have to or because the rules say so, but being intentional just because it makes me feel better and it makes me a better, more happy person. So I've really taken that ability to have intention and to be intentional, and kind of I've run with it, and I've made a whole bunch of different content and things like that. So I do like little card readings and things like that. I have my cat oracle deck with me right now, but the card readings are really super fun, and that is a way for me to kind of like check and see the energy that are around you, and answer questions about your life. But a lot of times card readings for people, it's almost like a life coaching session where people come to you with really hard topics and they're really wanting somebody to talk to. And a lot of people come to me and say they want advice. I don't feel like I give people advice. I feel like what I do with people, especially through Patreon and through my creative content, is I really ask people hard questions, and I make them think about things that maybe they wouldn't think of otherwise. So I really look at myself, like I said, as somebody who is pushing out creative content and kind of challenging people to think of a different way of living.
Sorry, I was trying to unmute because I didn't want, if my cats go crazy like they do, I didn't want that to interrupt you. But I definitely agree, and you know that I love you. I am a very, very happy patron of Brittany Freakin Chavez. And let me tell you, she doesn't do the work for you, but she definitely gives you the tools and the homework to have that insight and to do that work for yourself. I've really benefited from everything, every service Brittany has provided for me. Card readings, life coaching. I'm a Throat Punch Thursday girl all the way. I'm part of her community, and I've got to brag about your community for a minute, because it is one of the, like, I am in so much awe, and I don't want to like go too into detail about the specific things that have been going on in the community that are very deeply personal, but it's such a powerful community, you guys. If you are a part of it, you will quickly find out what I am talking about. It bands together, it gets things done. You can come as you are, and it's a judgment-free zone. It's a very supportive space, and it's the best. I think it's probably the best spiritual community I've ever been a part of. And I am a very spiritual and religious person, and my spirituality and views are evolving. And Brittany's really been helpful for me, guiding me along that way. And the community has just been a breath of fresh air, where I feel free to just kind of question and explore and have curiosity, and not be told, no, that's not how you do it.
So much, Cassie.
And I wanted to have Brittany as a part of this because I feel like it's a time of year where we give so many, we focus on giving gifts to others, but like I told you when I invited you and we talked about what would be the best, because Brittany does a lot of things. This is just one aspect of what Brittany does. But I feel like the gift of self-care, giving yourself the gift of self-care, or being able to put somebody in connection with Brittany that needs to be in connection with Brittany, is just a wonderful gift. And shout out to the other things that Brittany does. Are you still doing birth work? Or are we taking?
I'm doing all the things. So like the other side of my business that's not like spiritual blogging and kind of like out of the box and crazy is I help people through birth and through the postpartum period. So I have a business called Beautifully Connected where we offer childbirth education classes, and those are online now because of COVID, which is awesome because I have the opportunity to reach more people that normally wouldn't have the benefit of being able to get my classes locally, like people that are in different states and stuff. So that's been really super fun. But we also offer in Oklahoma postnatal support. So like after you bring home the baby and you're exhausted and the baby's like a week or two old and your friends have stopped coming by to give you casseroles and you're like, what am I going to eat? I don't want frozen pizza again. I have the ability to like come to your house, help cook for you, help make sure your house is clean, and make sure that you and your baby are well taken care of so that you're not like struggling through this postpartum period. But instead of struggling, you're like thriving and enjoying your sweet new baby, and you're not overtired.
That is excellent. That is wonderful. And I know that he said he was scared, but I also want to give a shout out to the projects that your husband has been doing, because those also would make great gifts.
I don't know if I can move my phone. Let's see. There,
I see it.
My husband makes all these cool little shelves that are really super neat. And he like I said, he was scared. He didn't want to join us tonight. He was all like, "Oh, I'm kind of, he didn't use the word scared. He just said he was nervous to talk. But he's wonderful. He's an excellent woodworker, and pretty much anything you take a picture of or can find online, he can recreate. He's really an artist.
Yeah, he's a gentle soul and a little soft-spoken, so I'm not surprised that he's like, I don't know if I want to talk to people, because you are definitely the uninhibited, not afraid to be put in front of an audience and talk to people.
Yeah, man, I bring the fire and the wind, and my sweet husband is just like, will you simmer down a little bit, please, if that's okay?
Balance, man, balance. All right. Thank you so much, Brittany.
Thank you, Cassie. I really appreciate this.
You're so welcome. I love you so much. I love all of the people that I brought together for this. I can't say that enough. I am remiss in that I missed the opportunity to brag on Bobby, because if you follow my page, you may have seen, and I'm going to drop some more of these later. I did a photo shoot with Bobby, and she's got a great eye for seeing the magic in different spaces, and she really, when she's shooting, she kind of focuses on capturing your energy and your essence. She just you kind of she'll give you direction, but she doesn't try to like over instruct you. Oh, Marissa's timing is perfect. I was going to share her in just a minute. But yes, Bobby is amazing. Her photography is great. I've definitely added some things, some jewelry pieces to my wish list for myself and for others. And yeah, I love everybody on this event, and I'm so excited that Marissa is joining us now. I'm gonna unmute her and see if she's ready to share. Marissa, are you ready to share?
Hi.
Hey, how are you feeling?
I am okay, I think. I'm just old. I'm feeling the oldness.
Goodness gracious.
So, I apologize for being late to this. So, I will just give myself a little introduction. I have been selling Mary Kay for, let me think, about 8.5 years or 8 years, about 8 years, something like that. But only have recently become in business mode with it other than personal use since my 9-year-old started kindergarten. So the past 3.5 years, he's in 3rd grade now, 3.5 years I've been working it for an actual paycheck, and have learned a lot about myself and how this business can provide for our family. But yeah, I mean, what what things are y'all kind of sharing or chatting about? Are y'all doing like product focuses, or tell me what y'all been doing?
We've just kind of been doing overviews. We've had some people who have businesses that are very eclectic, so they've kind of done overviews and features. I'm gonna share products and kind of hold up some of the products that I sell in a little bit. I haven't gotten to mine. So we've had kind of product demos. We had an Usborne consultant who showed some of her books and talk. I mean, you obviously can't cover everything in a short, 10-ish minute presentation. But it's whatever you're comfortable and whatever you're good with. I have had some participants that weren't able to make it tonight, and so I did screen shares and just kind of did a quick little view of their website to the best of my ability. I've got your website pulled up if you want me to screen share that.
Yes, that would be amazing if you can do that, and we can walk through some options for the holiday selling on there if you want to share that. That's wonderful.
Just bear with me while I follow your instructions.
That's great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right. Where shall I go, friend?
Okay, so Mary Kay, their website is very easy to follow, and they feature a lot of fun new products on our homepage. Right now, we have this new Time-Wise Replenishing Serum C+E. This is a brand new, you can go ahead and click on that. This is a brand new product. We had a Serum C before that was very successful and had gone out of stock many times, but the company has been researching the benefits of vitamin E and how that can interact with vitamin C when applied topically. And we all know that, excuse me, that vitamin C is very important to our daily lives, and as well as vitamin D. But vitamin E, I think, is kind of the unsung hero to skincare and how that can aid in like our skin's self-healing abilities. So the company put out this serum C+E, and this is going to be applied between your cleansing, toning, and that's where your serum would go. And moisturizer, as a rule, would be your heaviest product, and that would be the last thing you would always apply to your skin, in your skincare regimen. This just says, for anybody that can't read it, every day your skin is attacked by oxidative stress. Fight back with this antioxidant mega boost, a powerful vitamin C and vitamin E facial serum. This can also be used anywhere else on your body that you have skin concerns. This can be used on, like my sister, for example. I know she won't mind if I put her out there for a minute. She has a daily experience, I want to say, because I don't want to make it sound like a negative or say issue or struggle, but she deals with high anxiety and depression within her daily life and her, comings and goings. And she has used this product on her back. She's had, I apologize for not knowing exactly what the doctor called it, but basically she has like this rash that pops up whenever she has like anxiety attacks, and it's kind of run rampant for her. But this, she has seen a lot of improvement in her skin, pairing this with also an apple cider vinegar bath kind of for that. But this vitamin E has helped tremendously with her skincare stuff. So if you have something that you're needing, you know, you want to see a physical improvement on, this C paired with the vitamin E is going to give that to you. Also, let me see on here. You want to go to new products right there next to the skincare. All right. So something else I wanted to tell y'all about is this fragrance-free Satin Hands Shea hand sanitizer. This stuff is in a smaller bottle. It fits easily into your purse. It's almost like, it says dries quickly and is non-sticky. This stuff is thebomb.com. I'm going to age myself and use that phrase. It is such a ingenious extension of the Satin Hands family, but the reason the company developed this is when quarantine and the COVID-19 thing happened in March, our company saw a need for the surrounding communities and for our nation that everyone was running out of hand sanitizer. Mary Kay produces their products in the United States and has their main distribution center and development center in Dallas. And so their scientists went to work. I've been personally to the plant where they create products and do testing, and they are amazing. So they developed this hand sanitizer that they were putting out under the Satin Hands label. And if y'all hear Memphis, he's my little guest speaker tonight. He's our 2-year-old. But then as time went by, they were filling that need to local hospitals, doctors' offices, etc., and shipping out to our national area directors the hand sanitizer to pass out to their areas when things were really bad. And then they created this spray that is, like I said, very light and very easy to fit into like nurse pockets and where they don't have a lot of room to take a lot of things with them. This fits easily into their pocket. The shea butter replaces the moisture to their skin. It's not drying like alcohol-based hand sanitizers, but still achieves the same 99% germ killing properties. That was what I was going to feature my stuff on tonight. So yeah, I can't rave on this particular product enough. It does not have a smell. I know a lot, the shea butter thing being involved with it kind of made me a little leery because I have a lot of customers that are sensitive to fragrance. But this absolutely has no smell at all. Honestly, it doesn't smell like hand sanitizer. It doesn't really smell like anything. Do you want to click back to the other new products, please and thank you?
You're welcome. There we go.
Okay, some other fun things that we have coming to the company is these highlighting and contour sticks. We do have a powder right now for those customers that like the more luminous, dewy look. These contouring sticks are really a great option. Myself, I'm more of a matte makeup girl, so I like something that's going to be like a powder finish and not shiny. But for those of us that have maybe a drier skin like complexion, these highlighting and contour sticks are a good option, so you're not adding extra powder to your face and like that may be settling into wrinkles or fine lines that we can develop as time goes on. We have these little limited edition mini matte liquid lip color kits. These are fun for those that have they really like the makeup front, and I've seen these colors pair well nicely together to create a more of an ombre look. I'm excited to get one in so I can try that, whether I've seen them do the darker color on the outside, excuse me, of their lips, and then put that lighter color right in the middle of their lower lip, and it really creates a very beautiful, like, special event holiday look. Or if it's just Tuesday and you're really feeling yourself and you want to cheer yourself up and put some nice makeup on, this is a good little stocking stuffer. I know our market has been looking for more of a, like, all day wear lip color, which is nice. We've had these before last year in some brighter colors, but I'm glad to see that these are more of a neutral, versatile color. Y'all, these allergies are getting to me. Louisiana life, huh, Cassie?
Yeah, we had a really bad ice storm a month ago, several weeks ago. I don't know. Time doesn't mean anything in 2020.
It's so true.
But we lost a lot of trees in Oklahoma City, and
Really?
if you have tree allergies in Oklahoma, it's a rough life right now. My work partner, my coworker, is really struggling because she lives surrounded by trees and she lost a lot of trees. In front of my workplace, we had like a little memorial and we had like 6 trees planted, and it was my favorite place to like sit in the shade on a break, and we lost all of those smaller trees.
Oh, you know what? And especially like here after those hurricanes, it really, I mean, you get used to seeing all of the destruction, but then it really makes you wonder, like, how is it going to be after this? I mean, you can't just replace trees like that. So
yeah,
it's our job to help plant new trees and replace those things, so when years down the road they're there for someone else to sit under.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. I mean, does anybody have any questions? Are we doing questions and answers?
I am I'm keeping an eye on the comments on the live, but I haven't gotten a whole lot of questions. I've kind of been making up my own questions as I go. Let's see.
I know something else I can mention about Mary Kay Skincare. They have been revamping their whole brand over the past 5 or 6 years, I want to say. Most of the products have been completely reformulated and replaced. So this is definitely not your mom and your grandma's Mary Kay products anymore. The new president of the company, I say new, he's probably been the president for probably 8 to 10 years now. But his name is Nathan Moore, and he could not be more personally invested in this company. He is so easily like contacted and like reachable, if that makes sense. He makes himself available to anyone from national sales directors to, like, I just signed up for Mary Kay yesterday, So he's very personable. He's very kind. He cares about the success of the people that work for the company. He wants the products to be, the best quality that they can. So all of the lines have been reformulated. And I always like to say, like, whenever our moms took us to the Leesville Mary Kay lady, they always put that old time wise stuff on our face and like the cream to powder foundation, and that was just what you did. And that stuff, I remember that stuff making my face so red and it burned. And so I was kind of leery to try the new time wise stuff that came out about two years ago, but that's all I use now for face wash. So I would just encourage anybody that has had experience with Mary Kay in the past and had maybe an adverse reaction to try to find a consultant near you, or message me or anybody that's involved with Mary Kay and ask for, a personalized facial, just to see how you like the products now, because they're all 100% different. And my favorite part about all of the skincare lines are we have an acne line. We have a starter line for young adults that are, you know, like not young adults, but younger girls that are needing to get into a routine of washing their face and making sure that their skin is cleansed. We have an all naturals line for our girlfriends that care a lot about what they're putting on their face, what their body is, you know, absorbing and consuming through different things. And this is a plant-based line. And we have the regular Time Wise. We have a Time Wise repair line, which is for our seasoned ladies who need help combating the effects of the sun and different stressors in life. As we get older, we just need to maintain our skin. But every single one of these products are interchangeable with each other. So we can custom fit a skincare routine for you by pulling pieces from different lines. So if you have, you know, occasional acne breakouts, you can use the acne gel from the Clear Proof line. If your skin is very sensitive, you can use the like the little scrub powder from our Clearly Naturally line. That is a less abrasive exfoliator for your face. You just mix it in with your cleanser. And you can also use a toner from, you know, the Botanicals line or something. So you're getting the idea. You can pull pieces from different skincare lines and them all still do their job and complement the other products that you're using.
That is excellent. Talk about the satisfaction guarantee.
So that is another great point. Thank you, Cassie, for bringing that up. So our 100% satisfaction guarantee basically means, say, I sit down with Cassie and she loves all of this stuff I put on her face, but I'm sorry, guys. But she gets home, she has her products, but about a week later, I'm so sorry. About a week later, she starts having really dry patches on her skin, and we're like, sorry. Oh, I'm having a coughing attack. She starts getting these dry patches on her skin and doesn't know why. So she calls me and she's like, hey, Marissa, what's going on? So we want to find out what's going on with her skin. We go through the different products that she's on and start taking one out at a time to see if that's the one that's causing the redness or the dryness or whatever's happening. We will find something that works for her skin at no cost to her own, because the company is backing me up. So all I have to do is go in and take her product and do a product replacement. And then I will have whatever new product sent directly to her home at no cost to her and no cost to me. For whatever reason, Cassie is unhappy with all of these products after we try everything. And she's like, you know what? I just don't think that this is for me. That is totally fine. She will get a full refund on whatever product she has purchased. So that's going to be something that we feel strongly about. We want a happy customer and to maintain a friendship more than we want to sell makeup or skincare. So our company is based on our faith first, our family second, career third. It is not about making money for us. It is about building relationships and improving each other's lives and interactions with others. So your satisfaction is guaranteed no matter what. And that's just not a me thing. That is through the Mary Kay Corporation.
Awesome. Is there anything else you'd like me to show or to share?
I don't think so. Like I said, the website is very easy to navigate. You can click on the tabs: skincare, makeup, body and sun, fragrance, the men's, And then all of the subheadings are very easily, navigated through those. So it's easy to browse the site. And then, like I said, I'm not sure how long the event will be up, but if anybody has any questions, I'll make a post on the event page to just have a contact for people to, comment on.
Absolutely. Great. Yeah, I might see if I can edit the event to make it a little bit easier to access for a few more days.
Okay.
Doesn't just, it won't just go away, but they're harder to find when it's like a past event.
Sure. Yeah, I understand.
So that's one thing that I can definitely do. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yes, thank you. I'm sorry this isn't what I had prepared, but
no, we're totally flexible. It's like we kind of pointed out earlier, this is the first time doing this event. It's a learning curve. Life happens. This is 2020. You have to, like Brittany has taught me, you have to be flexible like the reed so that you don't break, especially in 2020.
Absolutely. And I just want to say thank you so much for hosting this. And I would love to continue to be part of these whenever you are hosting these from now on, Cassie. I think it was so fun.
Thanks. I would love to make this a regular repeat event because I've really enjoyed this. I said in the beginning that I know a lot of really great, passionate, talented, boss babe women, and I've always wanted to be able to connect them and share our knowledge, share our passion, and help each other grow. And so when the opportunity presented itself, when I saw that idea, I was like, that is the thing I'm definitely going to do. All right. Thank you, guys. We've got me and one other person that might hop on. She is a busy mom who is putting kids to bed. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about pure romance for a little bit. And hopefully Kat with Cute Nails and Cocktails will be able to hop on and join us and finish things up. If not, I will share some information on her behalf. And so my name is Cassie. I am a pure romance advanced consultant now, which means I started to put together a team and share the opportunity with other women and get to encourage and help other women, which is really exciting. I have been, I've had my pure romance business for about 6 months. I did my launch party on May 1st, and it's definitely been the best thing that's happened to me in 2020. It's a wonderful community of women. Pure Romance's mission is to empower, educate, and entertain women. It's a company that started in 1993 by Patty Brisbane in the basement of her home. And what we're most known for is bedroom accessories because we are a company that promotes sexual wellness and health, and we are well educated in that. We are offered a lot of great resources as consultants, free trainings, free roundtables. We support each other immensely. We have a partnership with Indiana University, which is the home of the Kinsey Institute, where consultants have the opportunity to take a free college level course on promoting sexual health and wellness, which I am currently enrolled in and taking part in. I am enrolled in a future leader course that is by invitation only for the company. So I'm just really grateful for the opportunities to continue my personal development, to continue to learn about sexual health and sexual wellness, because that's not something that we are typically taught comprehensively in our country. There's not a lot of consistency, and there's a lot of gaps and misconceptions, and it's a sensitive topic. There's a lot of cultural cultural influences that are conflicting, and I just strive to make a safe place for women to talk about these things. Our company is primarily targeted towards women, but you don't have to be a woman to shop with Pure Romance. We have products for men and women. And despite what you may think about Pure Romance, 80% of our products are actually bath and body care. The reason being that the brain, especially for women, is the biggest sex organ. We have to feel confident and feel comfortable in our own bodies to be able to enjoy our bodies. And self-care is something that is really important. Women are nurturers who take care of everybody else, and unfortunately a lot of us have a tendency to put our own needs on the back burner, even if we're not in like the traditional motherhood stage yet. I've just known a lot of really giving and compassionate women who've influenced me, and a lot of women will just go the extra mile for everybody else, or just the way our society is kind of set up these days. We have a lot of focus on achievement and a lot of focus on doing, and we burn ourselves out and we don't make time for ourselves. And Pure Romance gives you the opportunity, gives you the products, gives you the tools to help take care of yourself, to give you that little extra boost. And so I'm going to share with you first, one of our most popular items is our conditioning shave cream. It is, it has in it, I'm sorry, it's been a long day, jojoba seed oil, keratin. This is about the equivalent of 3 bottles of your traditional foaming shave cream. It will give you the best shave of your life. You just use a thin layer, you put it on the skin. If your razor gunks up, then you're using too much. You let it sit for about 2 minutes so that it can soak into the skin. It'll lift the hair a little bit, condition your skin, and you'll get an extra close shave that is smooth. It conditions your skin while you shave. And because it's such a close shave, you won't have to shave as often. Another thing that I love about our products are that a lot of them have multiple uses. This can actually also be used as a hair conditioner. Makes your skin and your hair super soft. That keratin is really, really great for your skin and your hair. I keep saying skin because most people use it for shaving, which you put on your skin. And yeah, this is our best seller. This will last you 2 to 3 months. It smells amazing, and it comes in a variety of scents. This one in particular is Flirt. It is sheer jasmine and sparkling citrus. We also have some woodsier scents. We've got some tropical scents. We even have scents for the men or the more masculine, deeper scents preferences in your life. This is Titan. Looks backwards on my screen. I'm not sure how it looks on yours. It is a leather, bergamot, and amber scent. So those are conditioning shave cream. We also have a hydrating body oil. I like to call it lazy girl lotion. You just spritz it on after your shower. You can towel off or you cannot towel off. It absorbs all the way into the lipid layer of your skin, so your skin stays hydrated. In the summer, if you live somewhere like Oklahoma or Louisiana, where everything's really, really humid, and if you put lotion on, sometimes it just feels like it sits on top of the skin and it feels heavy. This does not feel heavy. It's got synthetic pheromones in it, so it'll help boost your mood, help boost the mood of those around you. It's labeled as a hydrating body oil, but we also sometimes refer to it as body dew. Sometimes we refer to this as QG. It's got safflower seed oil, coconut oil, jojoba oil, avocado oil. Brightens up your tattoos, gives them fresh new life, especially if they're color tattoos, makes them a little bit more vibrant. Comes in all the same scents as the conditioning shave cream. As a matter of fact, like, you can put this together, just layer your scents. We have 4 products in our body care line that you can layer on top of each other and just make yourself feel just really put together. When I take a shower and I use all of these things, I just feel like I've got my life together. So that is our body dew. Also, if you have fair skin like me and you're prone to sunburns, this will soothe your sunburns and it will help heal the sunburns. I will talk more about my sunburn trifecta in a little bit. Now that it's winter, this lotion is going to get added into the mix of my skincare line. It's our nourishing body lotion. It has got coconut oil, shea butter, sunflower oil, evening primrose, lots of really good oils, great things for your skin. The first ingredient is aloe leaf juice. So it's packed with aloe, has the synthetic pheromones again, which if you don't know what pheromones are, this is our Basic Instinct is a synthetic pheromone roller. Jumping ahead a little bit. It's labeled as a sex attractant. I like to call it a good mood in a bottle because honestly, I use it at work when I'm just feeling really grumpy and grouchy. And proven by an unscientific poll of my coworkers, I'm in a better mood when I use this. It smells different on everyone and it can be layered with your own scents. So on me, it typically smells really sweet. On some friends that I have, I had a party where it was kind of a mix between a virtual party and an in-person, because I went to my friend's house. She's in my safety bubble. And I did the party at her house, so she was kind of like my co-host and she could try things on screen with me. So toward the beginning, we both put this on. I had a sweeter scent. She had a little bit woodsier kind of a scent. And it changes with your own hormones too. So from day to day, it might not smell exactly the same, but it's enhancing what your body naturally produces, because pheromones are naturally produced by our body, but because our hygiene is what it is, we wash them down the drain or we cover them up with synthetic fragrances, and this just helps you to replace them. In an actual scientific study on Discovery Channel, 2 twins went into a bar. One wore Basic Instinct, one did not. The one who wore Basic Instinct got more attention from people in the bar, got more free drinks. People in the service industry have used this, had better results with their customers, had customers who were typically made them a little bit uncomfortable, actually were being nice and respectful. People were in a better mood around them. That is Basic Instinct. That is our pheromone roller. But yes, back to nourishing body lotion. This also has the synthetic pheromones in it, so it helps boost your mood. It's thick and creamy. A little bit goes a long way, but it absorbs down into your skin and it leaves your skin feeling soft and nourished, but not heavy. And the last item in that 4-part body care line is our Kiss Refreshing Fragrance Mist. Is a cooling mist. If you need a little bit of extra cooling, you can put it in the fridge and then spritz it on after a workout, after you go work out in the garden, after you step outside for 2 seconds in Louisiana or Oklahoma in July and August. I actually helped a friend move, I think it was in August, and I brought this with me because I knew going in and out I was going to need a spritz multiple times to make myself feel refreshed and like a human being. It also has the pheromone infused. So you've got 4 products that you can layer together for the scent, and 3 of the 4 are pheromone infused. And again, they come in a variety of scents. We also have a line called Healy, which is our plant-based line. And we have two different versions of this line for Healy that is slightly different ingredient deck because it's primarily plant-based. Those have no fragrance added. One of them is just the original Healy with no added fragrances. We also have added a lavender and chamomile line where the fragrance, the scent is actually essential oils. This is our Healy shower gel and bubble bath. So you can use it, as a regular shower gel. It's pH balanced, good for your skin, good for not disrupting sensitive areas of your body that you don't want to have added fragrances to because they're going to irritate those sensitive areas of your body. You can also kind of sort them in for a nice little bubble bath. I like to use our In Good Hands massage gloves for multiple things. I use them instead of a loofah in the shower. They've got these nice little nubbies, improves the circulation of your skin. It's got different textures. I use this in the shower to really knead into my muscles when they're sore. You can use these on a partner. You can use them on yourself. You can use these to clean your makeup brushes, spray our cleansing mist, rub your makeup brushes, and it'll get everything out of it. Great investment, totally in good hands. In our healing line, we also have a soothing aftershave mist. If you pair this with the conditioning shave cream, smoothest shave ever, longest lasting shave ever. This has cucumber and aloe in it, soothes your skin, closes your pores. So you can use this not just after shaving, but after any type of hair removal. You can use it after you tweeze or thread or wax. It will close your pores so that your skin is not irritated by just kind of being open after it's been cut, after the hair follicle's been pulled out, after whatever you do for your hair removal method. Also, excellent on sunburns. This is part 2 of my sunburn trifecta. Part 3 of my sunburn trifecta is Healing Miracle Oil. It is a medicine cabinet in a bottle. It's got packed with essential oils, including tea tree oil. It can be used for a variety of things. I use it on my little cat scratches, cuts, scrapes. I'm trying to think of the word. Antiseptic, antifungal. Doesn't have alcohol in it, so it doesn't burn like cleaning a wound with alcohol. Antifungal. You can use it on dry chapped lips or cold sores. You can use it on athlete's foot, eczema. Some people use it on their face as part of their nightly regimen because that tea tree oil is excellent for your skin. If I were a character with this in my big fat freak wedding, I would be the dad going, instead of put some Windex on it, put some miracle oil on it, use this on a sunburn. I mean, truly, I got a bad sunburn from just being outside for a few minutes like you do when you forget to put on your sunscreen and you're fair skinned like me. And the trifecta that I have been blessed to know is the Body Dew, the aftershave mist, and miracle oil. And I didn't even really follow the regimen that closely. I just had these scattered about the house, and whenever I thought about it, I would apply some product onto it. And the girl who gets really red and then goes straight back to white actually had a healed sunburn. It didn't hurt anymore, and I got a little bit of color. I got a little bit of tan. That's mind-blowing to me. Super, super duper mind-blowing to me. What I really need to get color is Cocoa Glow, which is our tropical sunless tanner. It comes in light to medium, as well as medium to dark. a little bit older packaging, but still works. So it goes on white. It builds, so it activates more over time. So it's a great product to use before an event. Maybe put it on before bed, and you'll wake up with a glow, with a tan that looks fairly natural. It doesn't look orangey, or you're not going to look like the color of my shirt with Cocoa Glow. The base of this particular product is our Body Boost Firming Cream Lotion. So it's going to be that same color, this white Body Boost, which is a firming cream. So you're not only getting the color with this, but you're getting a little bit of firming with caffeine. So it's used to tone and smooth. You can use it on any part of your body from head to toe. And I'll use this on any part of your body from head to toe, by the way, FYI. I use it on my face. I use it underneath my eyes. I use it underneath my neck because this is starting to make me a little self-conscious at times. Use it on your arms, use it on your tummy, on your thighs, on your glutes, any part of your body. Works best with consistency. In the new year, I'm going to do a Body Boost challenge to see what kind of results everybody gets with it, and there'll be a prize for the people who are the most consistent in building their habit of using Body Boost. So that is our Body Boost. Also in the Healing line, we have a moisturizing repair balm. Really great right now for your extra dry hands, extra dry skin from winter and from washing our hands all the time. We've got lots of great products. We've got Chavez, it's an anti-friction elixir, talc-free, tapioca powder. Rub it on any of those parts that have friction and irritation, and it just provides a nice little barrier there. We've got Afterglow in our Flirt scent, which is a little shimmer serum, really light shimmer. We've got a product called Rapid Rewind, which is like Botox in a bottle. It's got peptides, it's got caffeine. Put it on where the spine lines and wrinkles are, and you can instantly, within 5 minutes, feel it tightening. It is a cream to powder as well. Let's see, I should probably wrap up soon. There's a couple more things I want to talk about. We have massage products. We of course have bedroom accessories, which I'm not going to get too far into right now. We've got essential oil rollers in the Healing line. Got things, for giving you energy, things for helping breathe when you get a little congested, things to improve your libido, rollers to improve your libido, rollers to help calm you down. We've got these excellent heart massagers that are pretty similar to this. They're reusable. You activate them by manipulating a little disc, but they are reusable. You just put them in boiling water and they will soften back up, so you can use them as many times as you want. And it's like having a hot pad or a hot stone massage. They don't look exactly like this. This is part of a different set that's got a little vibrating bullet, so you can have that heat and that vibration. We've got massage lotions and massage oils. We have a line of small line of CBD infused products. There's no THC in them. It's a CBD isolate. The plants are harvested in the United States, grown and harvested in the United States. 240 milligrams CBD isolate. This is our lavender and chamomile body soap. It is Epsom salt, the CBD, lavender and chamomile. It comes with a nice little scoop. Now, the one disclaimer I will say about CBD is to use caution if you are someone who works in a job where you need to pass a drug test. You should, it doesn't have any THC in it. It is screened multiple times to ensure that all of the THC has been isolated out and removed. It's just the CBD. However, because of the variety of body composition and of drug testing methods and different sensitivities, there's the slightest chance that trace amounts could still show up on a test. But if that's not an issue for you and you have sore muscles, this is going to be excellent for those, as well as our lavender and chamomile massage melt. Just kind of a little gel, goes a long way. This is 100 milligram broad spectrum CBD isolate. Let's see if I missed anything from my on-the-fly presentation. As Amy said, you can host a party and you can earn free products, free gifts. In November in particular, corporate is doing extra hostess incentives for party web orders. So if you want to book a party and get some extra incentives in November, let me know right away. Let's see if I have any questions. Don't see any. I'm going to check the Facebook. Okay, well, feel free to post any questions that you might have in the group later. The last thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to show you, is I am going to share Cute Nails and Cocktails by Catherine Candy. All right, so Cute Nails and Cocktails is her business name, her VIP group name for her Color Street nails. Color Street nails, I grabbed some of my nail strips. They are 100% real nail polish strips. They've got base coat, the color, and the top coat all in one. Super, super easy to apply. You just put them on the base of the nail and you file the excess off. Trim them to kind of get double use out of them, make the set go a long way. So if you do that, you've got 2 full manicures and pedicures in one set. Let me screen share her website, and you can see that there's lots of great designs. There's glitter, there's solids, there's compressed you guys see me now? I'm so sorry. My program, everything crashed. Everything crashed. So, how 2020 of us, right? Well, so yes, Color Street. They have all kinds of things, solids, glitters, seasonal patterns. They pack these with not only the kits, the strips, but they also pack a nail file and a cleaning pad. So everything you need for your Color Street manicure. And what I was trying to say before everything crashed on me was that they always have a policy of buy 3, get 1 free. So you can always treat yourself. And they last forever. Moment of shame and true confession. I've had these on since like around Halloween. We're going on like 3 weeks to a month, and most of what's not there is growth and me just like picking at my nails compulsively, but they last really, really long. So an excellent gift for yourself, an excellent gift for someone else. I would love to thank everybody for participating tonight. This has been really, really great. I've loved having you guys. I love sharing with you guys. I love sharing with everybody who is a guest. I hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving, a safe and healthy Thanksgiving. And I hope you have a wonderful holiday season. Feel free to post any questions in the event. Again, I'm going to edit it a little bit so that it's accessible a little bit longer. And I hope everyone has a wonderful night.
Thank you, Cassie.
You're welcome. Okay, yay, I'm back and live, I think. Thanks for sticking with me while difficulties happened. All right. Thank you guys. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.